I think we're in. What's up, guys? Might take a minute for the actual stream to go live. There might be a slight delay. Is it going live on your phone?
Not yet.
If you can see us, please comment that you can see us. If you can hear us, that much more so. That would be great if we could get like visual and auditory confirmation.
We tested this yesterday.
We tested this like 4 or 5 times, yeah, but you never can tell what's going to go right and what's going to go wrong. Especially, this is our first time ever doing mobile.
Well, chat says the sound is good.
Oh, good. Hey, look, I can still pop up comments. Yay! All right.
I have an ad, but I think it's working on my phone.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the live stream. Those of you who could make it, we really appreciate it. This will be our final live stream of 2022. Also our first ever live stream from on location, which means that there's probably a whole host of technological problems that we don't even know about yet that's bound to happen very, very soon. We are currently, here, let me turn it around so y'all can see. We're currently looking at the Aulani Resort building. We are right out front, actually standing in the conference area, or the quad, just outside the conference room area. You need to be looking at the screen, madam. We're not going to know what we're seeing.
Well, do you want to pull up comments for people who are here?
Yeah. Okay. Who's here?
Well,
Let's
we
see.
had Mitch said aloha. We have.
Which side is the camera on? This side.
Sarah stopped in to say hello.
Sarah,
she's still there. She's an early morning, and it's
thank you for joining.
12:30 a.m. in United Kingdom. So.
Yes, it is 7:30 back home where we come from on the East Coast, but it's actually 2:30 here.
Our live streams are always very late. For
Aloha, Mitch.
Hello, Mitch.
Who else? Soaring over the Kim.
Hey, Kim.
Welcome. Kim, we had so many comments on your ears over the past couple of days.
Ears. I'm gonna wear them again, but for character breakfast, they were a hit.
All the characters loved them. Vanessa's in separate. I think that's it for right now.
Did you say Chad? Chad is in there.
I said, hold on. Look for the green dot. Sound is good.
Yes, the green dot right there means.
Oh, okay. That means that camera and sound are good. Oh, and I see what you're saying. That's where the camera is. Sorry, we're figuring ourselves out. Okay, so there's a reason that we decided to start you over here by the conference center, because this is typically the very boring side of the resort. This is all like corporate and whatnot. We are going to walk around the outside and show you the cool like lagoon and the Rainbow Reef area and everything that's open. I will say too, we've had some terrible, terrible weather the past 2 days. Like the last 48 hours, we've had the storm of the century, almost literally. Like the cast members said they've seen nothing like it.
So
ever in their tenure here at the Aulani.
You may have heard that like there was a Hawaiian Airlines plane that barely made it in.
We beat that flight here. So that was very, very fortunate. We beat it by a day. So we actually had pretty great weather coming in. We had a little bit of iffy windy weather towards the end of the day on our first day. And then everything after that, literally until today, has been just like gray and gloomy, windy, so rainy in fact that a lot of palm trees snapped. They've had to close the pool area a couple of times and clean things up.
They're still cleaning the lazy river.
Y'all are so lucky though, because they opened the whole area like an hour ago. So literally like an hour ago, like before the live, we were thinking like we might just have to take y'all through the gift shops, but an hour ago they opened up everything. So we're gonna show you everything we can. The lazy river is the only thing that is officially shut down.
But it may be open.
It may be open by the time we go. We don't know.
But we're not going to like go in the lazy river.
The first thing we're going to do though, because I said again, there's a reason we're starting you out in this boring conference room area. First thing we're going to do, I think at this point we can start moving. They're probably there. And I'm going to take off my shades and switch to my actual glasses because we're going inside. Sorry for this earthquake footage. Okay. We're going inside now because at this conference center today, and possibly today only because characters move from place to place with no real forewarning or forecast, we can see Moana. We can take you to meet Moana. I don't think there is a Moana character meet at Disneyland or at Walt Disney World, at least right now. There might be someday when her Animal Kingdom attraction comes, but so far, I think we are without a Moana character meet. Is she there? Okay. She was supposed to arrive promptly at 2:30 today, so this is why we wanted to be sure that we were in line in the queue to meet her when you guys jumped on. So we will be starting here. We have seen Moana twice before, and she's probably getting sick of us, to be honest. But I'm super excited that we get to take you to meet her because she is lovely. I'm sorry, I can't get the camera angle right. She is lovely, and she is so pleasant to speak to, and full of life. And she's always asking us to track down Maui and Hey Hey for her. We've had no luck doing either of those things. Maui has been trolling us since we got here with all the weather. And you can hear too.
We're gonna get copyrighted.
We might. Yeah. We'll try to keep you guys away from the copyrighted sound as much as possible.
I'm just reading some comments.
Oh, Magic Kingdom has had a Moana meet before COVID. So I guess not since.
I feel super cute. Thanks for noticing.
I'm really struggling with the camera angle. I don't know why.
Till like just a little bit before.
Real quick, I will say too, PhotoPass.
Yeah, I set a timer on my phone, and then we'll come back.
PhotoPass works very differently here. Oh no, you're fine.
I think I'm gonna do it after this. We do have some hula options. You guys would like to learn our Aulani hula. It's our famous hula that we do. Aulani hula. We can have that outside if you guys would like to learn after this.
Okay.
Perfect. I just down there on the line.
Yeah, just right outside.
Learn some hula.
I don't know if we're gonna have time to learn all, but we'll stop here. Real quick.
Show you learning.
The PhotoPass works a little bit differently here. You get the PhotoPass cards the same as you would at Disneyland or Disney World if you haven't purchased like the equivalent of a memory maker. The difference here is that it will ultimately be purchased at the end of your trip instead of the beginning. So we haven't paid for any of these PhotoPass photos yet. They have all been loaded onto this card, and they say you can buy like a full week's worth of photos. You can buy day by day. Yeah, they recommend waiting until the end only because you don't know what you're actually going to be getting over the course of your trip. So we've been just loading everything onto this card, and we'll get it all at the end.
The character breakfast was a totally separate purchase.
Yes.
That did not.
Yes. And that is one of the only ways I think we're ever going to meet Mickey at the resort is by a character breakfast. I suck at this. The stupid. Yeah, I'm looking for the green dot, but I'm like not looking in the right place. Mana is very popular when she's here, so we wanted to be here like right when she got here, which is why we also just kind of worked out that we started at 2:30.
And my Moana ears on.
So cute.
They light up too. Maybe I should turn them on.
Sarah has had the jet, but that's okay. Thank you so much for dropping in. And yes, if you've not subscribed, please do give us a like and a subscription. It really helps the channel out. We really appreciate anyone tuning in who could. Okay, I think I'm caught up on comments.
I can't figure out how to turn it on. That's okay.
Okay, you take that. Vlog section. Hi. Hello. We're back again. Yes. We have brought you.
Oh wow!
These are our friends. All over the place.
Yeah, some in Florida, some in, I don't know, Delaware, some in the UK.
That is so cool. Okay, hi everybody out there.
It's a great big world.
It really is. Oh, and I love to travel.
Yes. Thank you so much for being here.
Of
We appreciate
course. I'm
you.
happy that you were here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I was like, she's
Are you tired of us yet?
Never.
Just checking.
Never.
Yep.
And let's wait for each other. Oh,
yes.
Last time,
Okay.
point up to the sky and pretend like you're looking for the stars above your home.
Okay.
We're not high-fiving the sky.
No.
Yeah. Awesome. Now we're high-fiving. You got it down.
Thank you.
Yeah, now we're high-fiving.
I've been practicing.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Bye. Till next time.
Isn't she lovely?
Just the best.
She is
She
great.
did remember us. We've seen her like 3 times.
It's the same Moana every time. So we know her, we love her, and
It's the same Moana. Moana.
there's only
Always
one.
the same.
There's only one. Uno. Numero uno. Okay. This right here is a area where you can come to learn hula dancing.
I'm gonna do this for a little bit and then we'll move on.
Oh. Okay. All right. Well, I guess I guess Katie is going to hula for a moment or two.
You're gonna go 4 beats. 1, 2, break away on 3, 4. Okay, so 1, 2, right, left. 1, 2, right, left. Good job. And then you're doing the outlet arm once more. And you're gonna sway right to left. 1, 2. Okay, now we're gonna add our feet to it. Okay, so our feet go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with your pound.
It's graceful as a swan, that one.
To you outlet arm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mike, cut you over there. I see you. Now this is where we're gonna break away. We're gonna do those 4 steps that we did forward and backwards.
Uh-oh.
So we're going to go.
We've missed some context for the 4 steps forward.
2, break away, 3, and 4. Okay, so make sure you start with your right foot and right arm. Okay, so it goes right, left, right, left. Tap, and you're going 4 steps backwards and then 4 steps to the left. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it goes 1, 2, 3, tap, right, 2, 3, 4. My, okay, very good. So we're right here. Sway and right, left, left, tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, left, 2, and sway 2 times, right, and left. My, okay, very good. Now that we got that, let us try with the
Is that it? Are you sated?
I mean, I didn't want to like have everyone watch me dance for like the whole live stream.
I mean, there are some who would probably enjoy that. But I want to showcase the pools and stuff.
But I thought that was a good thing to showcase that they
It
do
was.
things like
It is fun.
cute little hula.
You got our PhotoPass card back, right?
Yes.
Okay. Somebody had to have. I don't think we would have walked away and left it. It's got our entire week on it. Okay.
I've got a photo.
So we are heading back inside now, and we're going to show you all the lobby. Now the lobby, when we got here, had active like ukulele players and hula dancers in the lobby itself. It's very open air, so it's all like hybrid indoor-outdoor. If the weather is bad outside, they try to shut the doors so it's not as bad inside. Thank you. Everyone is super nice here. But for the most part, they try to keep it open air so that you can see everything the resort has to offer in one go. As you can see, all decked out for Christmas. We have had numerous PhotoPass shots at this Christmas tree. Down this way is further wreaths. This is Kalepa store, which I hope I'm pronouncing correctly. Kalepa.
There's an accent above the A.
Our vlogs will be kind of hectic from Aulani because weather, one, also some technical difficulties with the camera, which some of you know about, some of you don't. We lost basically all of our sound for day 2, which was disastrous. So we might not be able to release that as a full, consistent vlog. However, we will have like breakout videos from some of the stuff we did over day 2 and day 3 kind of merged together. Now, it doesn't look like much is going on in the lobby right now, so I'll just show you around. That's probably super bright, I'm sorry. This is the scale of things. It is one of the prettiest lobbies I think I've ever seen. Do you want to show off the Menuhine? Menahune.
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 Okay.
We've done some learning since we got here.
Like, paid attention to any of the comments?
No, I told you were on that. That was your job.
So Mitch says you speak clearly if you like it.
Oh, thank you.
And Kim's commented that the PhotoPass photographers are taking so many photos.
Yes.
I met Chip and Dale, and she took like 50 photos on my phone.
Yes. Even if they don't have the cameras, the cast members are happy to take as many photos as you need. Oh, and Urge is in. Loss of sound is why God invented voiceovers. The only thing with that is that you can't do a voiceover for half an hour of content, like an actual
Then you're
vlog
just
with
making
half
a
an hour.
documentary.
Yeah, it's off brand for us. But check this guy out. I've shot this guy 1,000 times and it never gets old.
So this is one of the. This is the
actually 4
Menehune
of
that
the-
follows you.
This is the Haunted Mansion influence of the resort.
But these little.
Yes. This
They're
one
called-
here.
They're called the Menehune, and
Menehune?
they're little like elf-like creatures in Polynesian lore. They're they like to build things, but they're also like mischief makers, and they are all over the resort. So you can sometimes they're very obvious, sometimes they're hiding in little nooks, crannies, and corners. There's 2
In the elevators. Which, to be clear, we're not going to take you in the elevators because we would lose this stream. But there are 2 that are very hard to spot. We've literally, we were standing outside the elevators in the elevator lobby, hitting the button again and again and again, trying to get the elevator that had the Menehune in it, because we were like, I know there's one in there.
And now we've gotten it 4 times.
Yeah, but there's one on each.
Yeah.
There's one on elevator for the other one tower,
The
and then
tower,
another
and then-
one for the other
right.
tower. By the way, this is the kids area.
Yeah.
This
Well,
is
this
like
is the lobby.
yes, this is the lobby hang time area. So, but
Mickey.
these are all the kids' activities. There's wooden carved Mickey up there, and then
I did not
they're all
realize
interactive.
these move.
Yeah,
Where's the button?
maybe it's on the side. No, maybe not all of them are interactive. They're supposed to be, unless the cord has been snipped. Does that one have one? This one has one. You want to pull that one?
Okay. I think it's
Oh
off.
no!
It's off.
All right, I'll just do this one again. There we go. There's a ton of Hawaiian influence and Japanese influence all over this resort, and it's really, really cool and cultural. It's probably, I would say, when we were booking this trip, we were thinking about going to the Hawaiian Cultural Center. Oh yeah, there's
There's
one.
a hidden Menehune. So that one's a little.
That's what most of them are like across the resort. She said more than 300.
Yeah, so I asked if there was a specific scavenger hunt or something for the Menehune, and the cast member I talked to was like, no, there's 300 of them. So they're just everywhere. And she said she's been working here for 11 years and still finds new ones every so often. So yeah, but it's really fun. We haven't been. There's supposed to be some out on the Lazy River path too, but the only time we've done the Lazy River is in the dark.
Day 1 in the dark.
So we're looking forward to doing that again, hopefully during the daytime to look for some more.
I believe that the Lazy River is going to open probably by the end of today.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get used to the camera. But I don't think it's going to open in time for the live stream. So we'll show you guys what the Lazy River looks like, but we won't be able to take you, along the route because it's mostly blocked off right now. Keeping Up in Disney has joined. What's up, guys? Welcome. Oops. I think Kim's talking about the voiceover issues.
Yes, I think that's what she was referring to as well.
What I was saying before we started the Menehune, we're 6 hours from California, but we're also 6 hours by plane from Japan.
No, 8.
8?
8.
8 hours from Japan. Okay, still close enough that the assumption is here, especially with Pearl Harbor nearby, the assumption seems to be that you're either most likely visiting from the US or from Japan. Thus, most everything we see here is in both, is this an example? No. Most everything we've seen sign-wise, the important stuff that tells you where to go, what to do, how policies, yeah. It's all in both English and in Japanese, which is cool because it makes us feel like we're traveling much further than we are. Now, I am going to take you guys down this staircase to our right, which will take us to the Makahiki restaurant. We are not, however, going inside the Makahiki restaurant at this time. Hi! It is beautiful here. I think Kim said something about Joe Rohde being a master architect here.
Joe Rohde's amazing designs.
Yes.
Probably looking at the the lobby. And stuff.
Okay, so Makahiki is closed for lunch. It's open for character breakfast and dinner, non-characters.
Oh, well, here's an example of the Japanese.
Oh, good. Real quick, this is the only restaurant, the only one that you can get to from anywhere inside. Everything else you have to access from outside, which has been problematic. Here's an example of policy being in both English and Japanese, which is cool.
We were thankfully able to get a reservation for Makahiki.
And over there, I know it's probably super dark, but there's the PhotoPass desk. You can see it. That's where we're going to. That's where we got our cards originally, and that's where we're going to be turning our cards in at the end. And now, God bless America, we are able, for the first time in literally days, to go outside and take you guys along for the ride. So Makahiki also has, even the indoor restaurant has an outdoor component.
Yeah, this is the Olelo.
No, this is Olelo's, but Olelo is part of Makahiki as well.
Behind the screens is where the Makahiki restaurant
Yes,
is.
and that's where we had our character breakfast the other day, was just off that screened-in area. And that was like the last thing that we did before the rain. It was, I'm telling you guys, like,
it was crazy. Like, it was
native
like,
Hawaiians have not seen anything like this
they
storm.
literally had to
So
come.
says the cast members.
So here, let's see if we can show them. Okay, first of all, this
Yes.
tree right here. So this tree
That was there
used
when
to
we
have
got here.
branches. Do you see like
Do
I'm
you
showing
see?
it?
I'm trying
Yeah.
to.
Okay. So you see that all those cuts that those are used to be branches.
This was a whole tree when we got here. It's not anymore.
And you can kind of see these like
Just look how windswept
Yeah.
this is right here. It's crazy.
It's
was
rough.
It wasn't scary. Like, it wasn't like hurricane.
No,
It was
there was
definitely-
never a time, despite what I know happened to the Hawaiian flight. If you guys haven't heard about the Hawaiian flight, that like didn't quite make it here in one piece. The airplane was fine. Nobody got, nobody was killed, which is good. But the Hawaiian Airlines flight that everyone's talking about right now, a lot of people from that flight were coming here, like on their way to Aulani. And apparently the turbulence got so bad on that flight that people were like,
hospitalized.
yeah, people were hospitalized. We just beat that.
So behind us, you can also see this like very naked bush. It used to have like actual leaves on it.
We've been watching them do maintenance from our window, which is actually just up there, our balcony. It's in our thumbnail image for this live.
Here's an example. If we go look up,
Oh yeah.
so any palm branch that bent had to be cut off, and they've been coming around here with a cherry picker, cutting off palm branches.
They've been doing a great job keeping us safe, which is why certain access points are still fenced off to this. Like, we had no problem going that way for a dinner on our second day. Now it's totally fenced off. This is also, and I think this is about as close as we can get, which is fine. This is also one of the many points at which you can enter the lazy river. So you can see it does have like the interactive jumping fountains and water features and all of that, which is great. But lazy river is closed.
It's so close, but it's
It's the only thing that's closed, really, for the most part, right now. This resort and all of its various water features and whatnot, we're actually going to do a breakout video solely on the water features of the resort. Like, not just the pool and talking about the amenities. We're going to do, there's so many water features here, so many different pools, so many different activities that involve water at the beach and whatnot, that it's worth doing a video unto itself that way. Stairs and stone remind you of Sapphire Falls. Yeah, it kind of is. It's a lot like Sapphire Falls in that regard.
That's
Just
probably
catching up
where
on
the
comments.
similarities are.
Sorry, it's super windy still. It's not as windy as it was,
Yeah,
but it's
it
still
is a
super
breezy
windy.
day.
If there's anything that we can show you guys that you want to see, let us know as we're going, by the way. We can't take you in the elevators or the stairwells, so we won't be able to take you up to our room because we'll lose the stream service and all of that. But pretty much everything else we can walk around and show you. So let us know if there's anything specific you're interested in seeing. This lazy river goes all the way around. You have no idea how far this lazy river has come along since the last time we looked at it even. They've been working so hard on this all day. Hopefully you guys can hear us over the wind. Yep. That river goes all the way around the outside perimeters. So over here, also closed for the moment, but we're thinking it's probably going to open probably last, if not later today. This is the whirlpool
Vanessa
spot.
wants to see merch.
Okay.
We could go back inside for that.
Yeah. After we're done out here, we'll take them to the couple. So the whirlpool itself is closed, but
That
there
one
are
is.
There's
There's
more.
a better one that's open right now.
There is a better one.
And it's 18 plus.
There is a adults only whirlpool,
Oh.
and there is a.
And to answer your question, we have not gotten the shave ice yet because every restaurant was closed until like midday today.
Yeah, that's what I meant when I
So-
said like the only restaurant you can get to without going outside is Makahiki, and they weren't letting us outside for 2 days.
Like all
So
the
like we
pool
literally
area-
could not get there.
I think it's only open till 5, so we might be able to get it before the end of the day. Yeah, that river is
We
looking
can probably
so
get some
much
on this
better.
live stream
Oh, we
if you're
could.
hungry enough.
Actually, that might be kind of fun.
Yeah, there's multiple entry points to the lazy river all the way around.
This
The,
is
the
definitely
lazy river,
coolest lazy river we've
there's
ever been.
900 feet of lazy river here. It is probably the best lazy river I've ever seen, and I've seen plenty because that's the only kind of water attraction that I'm like drawn towards. But they have been working so hard
Yeah.
on cleaning up this area.
It's been like it's been a process. Like
This
they've
is our,
never
you can
had
see
to-
more
Well,
chopped
that,
trees.
That I think is maintenance. But look, just all the like
Yeah, the
folded
windswept.
overness and the windsweeptness. It was crazy. Like, but we're really glad the sun's shining now.
Yeah.
We're just even more grateful, and it's hey, a rainy day in Hawaii is better than work, right?
We still have quite a while before we have to go back to work, thankfully. So, and tomorrow, guys, you will obviously not be on a live stream for this, but tomorrow we do have a helicopter tour. So we will be kicking off our day with.
We're not a live stream. Hello. Can you hear us?
We'll be kicking off our day with that tomorrow, and that will be its own breakout vlog as well.
Lazy
More of how the
is
lazy
looking
river.
real good. I'm sensing.
Here's another example of policy being in both English and Japanese.
Yep.
And it just keeps going. There are so many access points. The lazy river is kind of the crowning attraction of this entire.
To comment on the continued conversation about hot tubs, yes, I don't know why Disney does not have more adults-only hot tubs.
I think in the parks it would be harder to enforce.
Doesn't
You know what
mean
I'm
they shouldn't, or they can't.
I'm just saying. So this is Menehune Bridge. It is currently, the structure itself is currently closed. I don't know why. Probably because of some wind damage. Which is fine because we're too old. There's an age cap on who can go up and play on this fortress anyway.
You can see it's covered in the Menehune.
Yeah, this is kind of where the Menehune get to stretch out and play. There's one right there. I don't know if you can see them, but there's two more down there. This is Disney theming at its best. This is really well done. This whole center attraction here. You see they get to go up and play around. And the rule is you have to be under 48 inches. And no running. Also, look, the little Menehune door. I love it. No one ever answers, but I'm gonna keep trying. So, also, regarding earthquake footage, sorry. Why is this happening? What's wrong with me?
Can't get the camera right?
I can't get the, Okay. Regarding the pools, resort guests only. So you can't come hopping down to the resort from the surrounding resorts and enjoy the pools here. You can enjoy the food here. You can't do character breakfast. That's reserved for resort guests only, and they do qualify that several times over.
You have to show your room.
Yeah.
Get wristbands.
The wristbands, you have to come down and get a wristband from this area here once a day, every day. And it's different colors every day. So it's not going to be consistent. If you're wearing a band from yesterday, obviously you're not going to get away with coming down here and using that band. We have seen people get like band checked. So I haven't seen anyone without a band get pulled out, but I have seen people band checked. So they do check to make sure that you're wearing the appropriate wristband for the appropriate day and all of that, to make sure that no one is resort hopping. This area, Katie went swimming earlier in Rainbow Reef. This is where you can observe the tropical fish, which is fun. Hopefully,
Highly
is
recommend.
service still keeping up? Hopefully.
It's a little choppy.
Okay.
That's we're outside.
Okay. We'll get out of the cave. That might help. Sorry, y'all, if the service is choppy a little bit. We're inside a cave there. But the idea behind Rainbow Reef, you can feed the tropical fish, you can snorkel, which Katie got a... Do you want to talk about the snorkeling experience? Because I didn't do it.
I mean, it was fantastic. I highly recommend it. It's like $25 if you do
for
it
a
one
day,
time,
and then
which
$45 for the whole week.
25 for one time, not worth it. But do the 45 for any time you want during your stay. Totally worth it.
Yeah.
It's a saltwater pool, so just keep that in mind.
It's saltwater. It's also contained, so you're not going to get swept out to sea
No,
like you
yeah,
might in
it's
other
not.
Hawaiian experiences. This
So
is
yeah,
its own little
It's a
lagoon.
nice way to snorkel without having to like go off.
What are the best flavors?
This area is a little bit busier because some of this stuff is just reopened for the first time out here over the last like 48, 72 hours, and people are excited. But let me just take you up real quick to see the entry point for Rainbow Reef. It's closed right now. But you can see you get your
Closes
snorkel
at
gear.
3 p.m.
Closes at 3 p.m. every day, so you got to get here early. But this is where you would suit up, and we do have footage, which will be in a future vlog, of Katie getting suited up for her snorkeling experience at the reef.
Yep.
Want to go down the stairs or the ramp?
Well, are we staying outside or are we going back inside?
We still have ulu and stuff, such. I do want to walk the perimeter at least. We will not show you every single pool because it would get tedious. Some of them are honestly boring. Like there's plenty of pools. Some of them are tucked away to be like quiet adult pools, and some of them are just open and enterable from the center and this outer perimeter. Let's check out Ulu. This is not merch per se, Vanessa, but this is important to know that when you come here, Ulu is one of the few places that opens at like 6:30 in the morning for us East Coasters who are mondo jet lagged and wake up hungry at that time. So you do have to walk around by way of the outdoors to get here. But once you're here, plenty of coverage. And in here, we'll only just pop in and then pop right back out. I don't want to be annoying. Got all kinds of stuff, ranging from refrigerables, where
Grab and go.
yeah.
Poke bowls.
The poke bowls get made at the counter. The flatbreads, which are also really, really good. I had one just before this live stream, actually. You order them at the cashier when you check out, and they bring them to you while you're sitting outside. They also have resort mugs here, similar to the Walt Disney World resort mugs, which are good for an entire week. So you buy this once, and then you fill them up on the go. Those are all pastries and stuff over there, and fresh fruits, Doritos. It's basically just like a little grab-and-go marketplace.
Yeah.
But it's exclusively food. There's no like retail merch here.
Correct.
And right outside, it's one of the few locations where you can fill up those resort mugs. I'm not going to get into everyone's business over there, but there are like fountain soda drinks.
Get out of here. It's loud.
It is a little bit noisy. But I feel like Ulu was like the thing we wish we knew on day one, like where it was and how to get to it, because it did rain on full day one. It did rain, like right at the beginning. And Katie was like racking her brain, like, how can we get there without getting wet? and there was no way.
There was no way.
You just have to get wet. Also, because of how much it rained, there was like 3 inches minimum of standing water that we had to just like wade through. So I had to like go back and change. I was wearing sneakers. I had to go back and change my shoes so that we could get, just to get breakfast, I had to go into my flip-flops and wade through 3 inches of standing water. And it just went on like that for 48 hours after.
Nasty.
Let's see who has commented. You've not been keeping up with my comments.
No, that's it.
Okay. Okay.
Vanessa said umbrellas and ponchos.
Yes, umbrellas and ponchos are a must. This is the keiki area. It closes really early, like 5 o'clock p.m. So that by the time we're done here, it'll definitely be closed.
Yeah, keiki means child.
Indeed so. It's like a little splash.
Well, every time you see like a children's menu, you get them as keiki.
Indeed. But sometimes you just want to order off the keiki menu, you know? And that's how it goes.
Ordering off the keiki menu.
All right, there's another pool back here that is, for obvious reasons, the lowest priority of all the pools because it is open to everyone, but it's like tucked away back here and not a lot of people know about it.
Yeah.
So the bigger pools have already opened. It looks like this one is still being skimmed out.
Wailana pool.
This is like the best kept secret of the resort at the moment because not many people know it exists, meaning that if you're really looking to get away from the noise, that is something of a quiet pool.
Before we go back inside, we'll show you guys the ocean.
Oh, yeah.
Mitch, we are not getting surfing lessons.
I have this thing with water and drowning in it that I just don't like to do it.
Not coordinated
Dude. This pool, you can see, very busy.
Madhouse.
It is a madhouse. And it will be described as such in all of our content. It's got a neat little, you can see kind of like the neat little cove in the back there, which is really cool. But you can get that in the lazy river and not have to deal with all of this. The only thing that makes that experience worth doing once is the fact that it is an infinity pool. It goes on and you can roll right out to like the beach side. However, you don't have to do it in that pool if you don't want to. There is an adult pool, which I think we'll walk past on our way back. This is probably as far as we need to go.
This is what I was pointing out right here. So this is your like...
This is the beach.
And we do, if you turn that way, that's the Four Seasons.
Yes, we do share a beach with the Four Seasons over there and the Marriott over here. All of that is part of this same horseshoe.
Well, we only share the beach, I think, with the Four Seasons. The Marriott's far enough away. They have their own beach.
That's, well, maybe. I don't know where Ama starts and where. I'm pretty sure the Marriott's wedding chapel is up those white steps right there. So I'm pretty sure that they can get to this beach without too much issue.
I am going to get into the ocean, Mitch. I just haven't done it yet.
We have plenty of time still. Yeah. This is day 4 and we're here for 8 nights, which is that's probably our longest hotel stay ever, period. It is beautiful, except when it's storming. And I will say too,
it was pretty scary.
Just remember, if you come here, you are in. I mean, it's going to be the same as Florida, basically. You're in a tropical environment, meaning that it's going to rain, and it's going to rain pretty much every day.
Typically, rain is
right. It was very atypical. Do we want to get shaved Mickey ice? That's not there, but it's over here. Okay. Well, let's get one shaved Mickey ice to split. To split. An onion log. To split. Right, and real quick too, this is I would argue, the primary pool. I think it technically does connect to the lazy river around the corner, but they've probably roped that off, I would think. So this is the big pool that's for everyone, no real restraints. And it's on an incline here as well, so it's good for the little ones.
There's definitely no like lap pools or anything like that. It's mostly
there's the keiki splash pad.
Lap pools, as in people doing laps.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Yeah. No lap pools or anything. It's all very like
it's
relaxing.
All
and
recreational. And I think we're gonna go back the other way because we want to get that shaved ice. But over there is Off the Hook. and that is both quick service with mobile order, and you can go up and get a table. Either one works. We're probably going to do that tonight. We did that on the first night, and we had actually their lunch menu because we missed dinner by like 40 minutes. So we're going to do that tonight, and that will be part of our vlogs as well. So you guys will see that. And then behind, you won't be able to see it from here, so that's why I just turned the camera around. But behind Off the Hook is the most expensive restaurant in the world.
No.
In the world! It's easily the most expensive restaurant we've ever dined at. It's called Ama Ama, and we had just an amazing time there. It came to about $500 for the two of us.
Yes, to be real.
Which
We
was
did both-
included tip. Don't get me wrong. They do deserve the tip because they take such good care of you. It's a 4-course meal. What's the first one called? Starter, appetizer, entree, and dessert. And it all comes out portioned pretty well, and there's like pacing in between, and then they drop off.
And Mitch.
They have Shaw service
Mitch
too.
and Devin, there's a plant-based option as
There is,
well.
yes.
It's not as much variety on it, but they do offer a plant-based 4-course meal.
Yes.
So,
All right, let's get us some shaved ice. Papalua shaved ice. This, for the record, this is right next to the Rainbow Reef Observatory. If you're looking for it, I think you got to go through here.
I know, but I was looking at the flavor.
Choose your 3 flavors. I want pineapple.
I want the shave ice with 3 flavors plus the condensed milk topping.
You don't want the ice cream?
No, I want the condensed milk topping. That's more traditional.
Okay. So then 3 flavors with condensed milk. We get to choose between.
Oh,
Hi.
Okay, so it's the 2 Alua for the Karen soft lunch one, and then 3 flavors.
I don't know what we're doing.
Oh, okay. Yes, a number 2 with the Mickey ears.
We need to choose flavors, right? Or we do that at the end?
Next one.
Okay. So for those of you who have been dying to see it, you will see us try shaved ice today. Yeah, there's a lot of expensive Disney resort food, but I would argue that Ama Ama is probably the most expensive. Maybe on the West Coast, at least, or off the West Coast, as it were.
So you put in the order that you want first, and then you choose your flavors. So you wanted pineapple?
Yeah. I want pineapple. Do you want?
I was thinking pineapple. Lily Koi is passion fruit.
Okay.
You want to do like pineapple mango passion, like a pog?
Yeah.
Do pog juice?
Pog juice as shaved ice. That's genius. Look at the Christmas decorations here too. You see them, Katie?
Oh, wait. Pog juice is passion orange guava. What did we say? Pineapple orange.
Pineapple,
passion
orange,
pog
and yeah.
juice. Can we get pineapple, lily koi, and was it mango or orange?
Mango's fine.
Mango. It can be all orange.
Mango.
Mango.
There's the condensed milk. Oh,
It's like a
cool.
sunrise.
It is.
Pretty.
That is huge.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Guys, look how cute this is.
All right, you're gonna have to give me your phone. And get an Instagram shot. That's right. We do Instagram shots mid live stream. That's how we roll. Because otherwise we won't get it. Hold on.
I thought you were taking a picture of me.
No. You're not. Turn this way. You're not the star.
I'm not the star. The Mickey ears are the star.
Wait for it. Okay. Now I'll get one of you. Hold and boop. Got it. Always wait for the background action to clear.
Now to try it.
There's also, I forgot to mention, this little lava shack is basically just like Tease, the 24-hour soda machine.
Oh, we can show Ben us some merch then.
Oh yeah, I guess we can. It's not the most impressive merch. This is by far the weakest of all the merch.
It's more like swimsuit stuff.
Yeah, Aulani. And this is from the Pride collection, but believe you me, there's better Pride stuff in the gift shop. So I would not waste your money on this. This is actually clearance. Same deal over here.
I think we go to the main gift shop if we want.
Yeah, we will. This is the 24-hour one, right?
24 hours.
All right, this is the 24-hour refill station. So you still have to come outside to refill your mug, your resort mug.
Update.
It's good.
Really good.
I want some. You have to take the camera from me now. Oh, I can hold this. Okay. Now I take this.
What I'm trying to read the comments. All right, sorry for the unflattering angle of my face, guys. I'm gonna try to read the comments. Get the condensed milk. Vic and Al's. Oh, Victoria and Albert's. Okay. Yes, we have not done Victoria and Albert's yet.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. It's not really high on our to-do list because we like food, but we're not like schmoozy about food. We did get the condensed milk, Vanessa. Yeah, it's Victoria and Albert's.
You've massacred one of his ears.
$300 a pop pre-tip, a little rich for me. I mean, yeah, that's what basically it was $125 a person at Amama.
If we'd done the wine card, it would have been an extra $55 per person. So that would have been exactly Victorian Albert's. But as it happens, Katie would have done it, but she had cocktails instead. So.
Yeah. I guess based on the context of the comments, Victoria and Albert's used to be kind of dark, so maybe it's.
Which I'm probably mispronouncing by the way.
It's Ama, whatever one.
Ama is right if you go during lunch.
It's not open for lunch.
Well,
it's only open for dinner.
Lunch closer to the lunch time. I don't know what time it opens, but I know that we had reservations at 6:30, and that was just after sunset.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
so we got a little peek of it, but
depends on the time of year. I think that the sun sets later when it's not in the winter time.
Mickey.
Katie has a tendency to drift the frame.
I'm not good with
distracted.
the camera. You want it back? Okay, you want it back. Yeah.
Okay. So that's outside. There's one thing that I wish we could show you, but we can't because it is plugged up with wraps right now. But if you're ever here at Aulani and it's not been storming like crazy, over here, we discovered this on day one just because we were literally looking at every nook and cranny. And what we found was that this particular nook and or cranny, which is right now, as I said, full of rafts that were otherwise blow away when not in use in the lazy river, is actually, we call it Black Bart's Cave because of South Park. It's not actually called that. It's actually just, it's nothing. It's like the Tom Sawyer Island of Aulani. It is a little passageway that dead ends with some projections of crystals on rocks. I don't know if we'll be able to use the footage that we shot because of the technological issues, but we did shoot some footage from in there on our first day and our second day. We'll see if anything makes it into the vlogs. But I'll try to show you guys what we did in there. And if not, I'll go back once it reopens and get some footage for like an Instagram reel or something because it is so cool. We're like mega geeks when it comes to that stuff. We love seeing all of that. Secrets! And there again is another entrance to the lazy river. Currently closed. So, I think that is all outside. If we're allowed to take the shaved ice inside, we can go back in and do merch.
I may not bring this into the merch.
Okay, well, I will take our join fans around the merch. Ah! Hold on to your ears.
The finger's blowing my
This
foot, it's actually perfect.
Perfect. Ah!
Oh, hi.
Here.
Ew.
Ironic.
It is. Hi, I'm Katie. Hi, Steve.
We just ran into a work friend.
Oh, no. Oh, we're
Yeah.
Weirdest, smallest
Isn't it
world.
strange the people you meet in Hawaii?
Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you.
Me
Let's,
too.
like, get a quick selfie.
Yeah, absolutely.
No one will believe us.
You're almost just missed you. It looks
I
nice.
know. Yeah, we're actually going to the luau.
Oh, okay.
Oh, very nice.
At 5, so we gotta get back home, back over here. So we're heading down.
So there's a luau at Aulani, and then there's also like another kind of like private luau just a couple blocks down the road. So if people don't get into the luau at Aulani, sometimes they try to do the one at Paradise. It's called Paradise Cove. So I've heard good things about that luau too. We're doing the luau at Aulani, I think, tomorrow night. And the weather is supposed to be good, so hopefully it goes on without a hitch. So I'm letting Tim say hi to his work friend real quick. Oh, that breeze! Oh no! Our Mickey is melting a little bit. Yeah, nice to meet you, Esty.
Meet you in person.
Yeah, have a Merry
great time.
Christmas.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, yeah, this is my brother. This is Jai, and my sister Emily.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
We're here till Saturday, like maybe Saturday.
Saturday.
morning.
Oh, fun.
So maybe we'll see you guys again.
Yeah. I just make the girls here to spend
Yeah.
the day.
Yeah.
It is.
100%.
It's a nice little beach.
Yeah. Well, you guys have a good day.
You too.
too.
Take care.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, I love it. Whew. People we meet on vacation.
Yep. Or run into on vacation.
Yeah. So we are not full-time vloggers. Obviously, we we both work full-time jobs, and my job, I have like interactions with like 200, 300 people all over the country with the company that I work with, and that is one person that I have never ever met. Lives in North Carolina on the regular like day-to-day basis, and weirdly enough, happened to meet in Hawaii. People you meet on vacation. Are you done with the shaved ice?
No.
Oh.
Would you like to keep eating it?
I would like to keep eating it.
Great.
Trade.
I need a straw for it. It starts to
It's
melt.
starting to, yeah, it's starting to dissolve at the bottom of the bowl.
Yeah, a
Where
little
I don't think
sticky.
we're going to be able to finish the whole thing.
Honestly, for like $6, that's a lot of shaved ice.
That is-
It's not bad value.
We would be able to split this across like a couple of different people, I think.
No. I really want like a straw to like suck the. Yeah. Okay. We need to go show Vanessa some merch.
We do.
'Cause she's been
We promise.
waiting. So
Alright.
let's walk. I just won't take that into the gift
I'll
shop.
keep what I can of this.
We'll take you this way. So we're going back inside.
I'm going to go through Makahiki.
Yeah, we're going to Makahiki. Oh, there is a Menehune
Where?
out on the lawn.
Where is
There. Oh, and there's another one right here.
Where? I don't see them.
What? How can you not see them?
Oh, because there was grass blowing in front of them from my perspective.
So, just more like theming outside. You can see. Very, very cool. Sorry, guys. I'm like trying to hold my phone and
I
this
can hold your phone.
ice cream thing. Look here.
Right. Do you want any more of this? This is the trash can stuff.
I don't want to throw it out.
Well, you didn't want to take it in the store.
I didn't want to take it in the store. I'm not going to not take it inside the building.
Okay. Ha, ha, ha. All right, I give up.
Yeah. I will take this.
I will take this. Thanks for being patient with us, guys. We're figuring stuff out as we go. Okay. Back inside Makahiki and up the stairs. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Well, yeah, it did melt pretty quickly in the hot sun. All right, So for those of you who are curious about merch, there are two different shops. Halimanu, which I hope I'm pronouncing right, is fine apparel and gifts. It's very, very expensive stuff. If you're looking for the resort style Dooney and Burke stuff, all of that is in here. It's like a library, so I'm not going to take the live stream in here. It's very quiet. But there's like Dooney and Burke's bags. There's some like scented soaps and whatnot, bath salts, cookies, basically everything. Everything the light touches is over $100. But if you have the wallet for it, very, very cool stuff. Nice collections in there. That is also where you can get like golf polos and whatnot if you're going golfing on your Hawaiian vacation. I have run into Katie again.
I'm eating my soup.
Eating your soup. Hi. This is the primary merch shop where we did most of our vlogging yesterday. Kalipa's store, right?
I'm going to remain out here.
Okay.
Watch the soup.
So, let's look. Many ears. The Duffy Bear. Duffy and Friends is huge here because, again, you're close enough to Japan that people assume you're coming from Japan or the US. So Duffy and Friends have a presence here, which is pretty cool. We've got our Aulani Fab 4. Don't know where Minnie is. These are our resort mugs. And then this is a Christmas countdown. It's Minnie and Mickey. And it is Aulani, I think it's Aulani branded because it's got the beach sand. Let's see. Aloha. Yep. Aulani branded. $70. This is hiding. Oh, these are all new. These are all new pins. 2023. This just dropped. I'm telling you, we did not see these pins like even 2 hours ago. So this is brand new. It's Duffy and Olumel, the turtle. And then down here, I'm sure everyone who's on the stream right now knows Disney Parks, ponchos. Very expensive, not preferable over ponchos you bring from home, but they do have them here as well as umbrellas, which is good on days like the ones we've had for the past 48 hours. Now, Duffy Bear Santa hat. Very soft. This is the Aulani specific Loungefly, for those of you who collect. It's got sequins. The matching Loungefly wallet. This is the hat I'm wearing. As you can tell, I bought it. And this is the matching button down, which I have not bought yet, but might. Might one day. They do have all kinds of Christmas merch right now. So this is the adorable Duffy and Friends ornament. These are the 4-pack of Aulani ornaments, if you're curious. They have autograph books specific to Aulani. And then you're into just the standard non-Christmassy Aulani ears, frames, it's a sweatshirt. And you can buy Aulani luggage down here too, but it looks like they only have one on display. Don't know how many they have in inventory. Those must be popular. I will, because I talked about it, showcase the Pride merch. I really like this hat. I really do. I don't wear trucker caps anymore because I figured out what size hat fits my head, and this isn't it. But I like the tinny little rainbow. This, for those of you who watch our vlogs regularly, this might be redundant information, by the way, because I did a lot of this tour like 2 days ago when we first got here. And some of this I'm saying word for word. This is Pride water bottle. Pride fan. Pride women's tee. Pride board shorts. And this is actually one of my favorite Pride items I've ever seen. Pride button down. I don't know why. I just dig it. So, oh my goodness, Jackie, thanks so much for popping in. I'm sorry that I can't get the camera right to save my life. We appreciate you popping on. This is a super fun time. We have vlogs coming out from Aulani in the road ahead. On the road ahead. This is why we don't usually do live streams in public. I could also do some serious damage in the shop, Kim, and I have definitely spent more than I intended to here. Gelatoni. Gelatoni? That might have been a comment from a while ago. Not quite sure. More Aulani caps. Aulani pocket tee. These are from, well, they might be from Tokyo Disneyland. I was going to say they're from Disney World, but I see the tags are entirely in Japanese. Very hard to tell. These are the, what's it called? I can't remember. I think the blue Make-A-Wish like line. I remember these years coming out for the 50th or near the 50th, and I have seen them elsewhere. But I see them here, and as I say, they're only in Japanese, these tags. So maybe they came from Tokyo Disneyland. Plenty of Duffy and Friends merch. If you are a new emo collector, we have all of them. Mickey, Stitch, Donald, Pooh. And we have all of their uniforms here as well. My favorite of all the Spirit jerseys I've seen here is this one, which has all of the Duffy and Friends on it. But there's others here. Doot, doot, doot. These are stickers, if you're a sticker collector. And we have, for autographs, the 2022 Aulani pen. I think this stuff is clearance. Yes, this is similar to the stuff we found down at the Cove. Have you finished the game dice?
I ate all the states.
You're a monster.
I'm a monster.
All right, these are other Aulani t-shirts. Some I highlighted in our tour. I did. I said hi. These are Aulani frames. These are the Menehune ears and the Menehune Loungefly. Actually, I didn't see this. I think this is brand new. Because when we did our merch tour, it was here?
Yep.
I missed it.
It has the Menehune.
Yeah, that's why I kind of like it. It's my favorite. Actually, my favorite of the Loungeflies that I've seen in here. I did not see that before. There's a lot of Menehune merch over here in the corner. And then, of course, there's the wall O ears. Interestingly, Katie, are you wearing these ears right now? I think you are. No, you're not. You're wearing other ours.
I have a pair of Etsy ears that are similar to this.
They're almost identical, but like half price.
Less than.
And also, this looks like a very small headband. So Disney ears are reliably
exclusively
small.
wear small shop ears.
Shop small, y'all. Shop small. Also, we have a lot of photos and video of Katie wearing some of Kim's ears. Soren over the Magic, who's in the comments right now.
I have several ears from
They are
Kim to wear
very
for this
popular,
jersey.
and we just want to shout out.
Pineapple ones have been very popular.
This is Olumel as an ear hat. And I think that's the embroidery machine for if you can get all your ears embroidered. Ooh, speaking of items being personalized. 1 second. I didn't know this. Probably anyone who's been to Tokyo Disneyland and all that would have known this or been familiar with the Duffy and Friends. If you've exposed yourself at all to Duffy and Friends, you might have known this well before I did. But all of the Duffies, every single creature, has like a hidden Mickey on their person somewhere. Yeah. So for some of them, like this one whose name I can never remember, the cat.
Like Gelatoni.
Gelatoni. Oh,
Vanessa's
this is
favorite.
Vanessa's favorite. Well, aren't you special?
In here, he's got like a Mickey on his shorts here.
Yeah. Gelatoni has paws that have Mickeys. And the way we discovered this was because Olumel, who was created specifically for Aulani, has a hidden Mickey on his shelf. This is Cookie, right? Yeah, Cookie Ann is the dog. Ah, there's Olumel. Yes. Whoop. I'm not good at doing stuff one-handed. There we go.
Oh,
All right.
we're a little laggy.
Okay. Well, we probably because we're in the back of the shop.
Yeah.
We'll move out. Real quick. There is a whole wall dedicated to Olumel, which I feel like we would not be doing our jobs if we didn't show. This is the Olumel Loungefly, which can only be purchased here or through third parties that buy it here.
The ukulele.
Ukulele.
Cool.
It's cute. He's got his little bucket hat. And there's also an Olumel dress and Olumel adult merch, my size. Plus all those stuff.
We're lagging a lot, so let's get out of this.
Okay. Well, I guess we can't do pins then.
We were gonna do pins.
I was gonna try. People collect pins. Oh well.
People have been saying we're lagging, so.
Dude.
We will be highlighting merch as well in future vlogs.
Yes.
If we missed something. it's
Yes.
gonna
If
be
there's
on our
anything that we weren't able to get in the shop, we will get it afterwards. Are we caught up? I think we're getting there.
vlog. Getting back to normal now.
Getting there. Choppy, get out of that corner. Yeah, okay. Sorry, all the comments are just now filtering in. On my screen. Elsewhere, there might be stuff that is not.
There is plenty of
Your-
Stitch merch too.
Yeah, and that's also in the corner, as much as we would have liked to highlight. We did, as Katie said, we did do a whole vlog featuring some of this merch, because on our day one, we were so tired that like we didn't get around to walking around the resort for a while. So, but,
Kim says we can.
all right. Well, I don't necessarily want to go all the way down the back hallway then, if that was such an issue at the back of the store. But we can go out front of the resort and wrap things up. I think its service will be a lot better outside. Oh, pin trading. Hi.
I don't have any.
We didn't bring them with us. Okay, so that you're kind of getting a pin experience here.
That's pin trading, Camille.
So organized.
We're trying to put it by like we had a bunch of good ones when I first brought them home. My goodness.
Now,
Pin trading.
snap them up. How long are you here?
Till 4.
Till 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's like the first one, the lava shack one opens first, right?
Yeah.
And then we're 3 to 4, and then I think DVC throughout the day.
That's right. GBC does have their own. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
The
candied
lollipop,
apple.
candied apple.
Yeah.
Treats, snacks.
I really wish I brought my pins now, but I forgot.
I always forget my trading pins.
Well, we'll just have to buy some and then trade them.
No, those ones are not traded.
Thank you. Yeah. So for those who are pin collectors and or traders, they have pin trading locations sporadically throughout the resort. They will post the times in advance on the app. There's an Aulani app. I should have led with that from the beginning. Are we still lagging? Dude. Shout me out, say Xander. Hey Xander, what's up? Thanks for coming. All right. Wrapping up. I wanted to show the resort. This is, well, I'm crossing.
Is it raining on the way here?
I'm missing collarbones, not eyes. Boot. All right, this is also my favorite sign of all time ever because it was posted when we pulled up. We actually got a Platinum limousine, picked us up from the airport and brought us here. And the first thing we saw of the resort was, "Aloha, do not enter, wrong way." Basically, hi, get out.
I don't know if you're gonna see anything better going down there.
I have a plan. Just trust me.
I don't.
No. What else is new? Doodly doo doo. Okay. Where are you, Mitch? Buddies, I gotta roll out of here. Thanks for coming, man. We appreciate you. All right, so real quick, literally right across the street, and you won't be able to see it like super clearly, but better than from the resort. There's a complex over there that has all kinds of cool stuff. We ate there, I think last night, right? I'm not losing complete track of time.
Yeah, it's that way though.
Okay, so this is a neighborhood,
It's
and
the
it bleeds into the
Coalina,
community center.
Like, community
Yeah.
place.
Colina is across the street.
Coalina.
Those who have asked, that is where the ABC store is. So it's literally like a 5-minute walk from the parking garage. Don't come out this way where we are right now because you have to walk all the way around, which is what customer service or guest services rather told us was going to be the case. But if you're here and you want to go to Monkey Pods, which serves really good pizzas, really good tacos, like
Mai Tai.
Mai Tais,
Best Mai Tai.
best Mai Tai Katie's ever had, quote unquote. That's all right across the street, and it literally, you come out of the parking garage for Aulani, you turn right, and you go across 2 crosswalks, and you're there. So we went there for dinner the other night. It's also where we picked up some like Pop-Tarts for breakfast if we like, because we weren't sure we were going to be able to get out and eat anything this morning.
Some souvenirs.
And some souvenirs to bring
tip.
home.
There was like a sea salt collection in like a box that was at the Aulani gift shop, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get that for my mom. Didn't buy it. Saw it at the ABC store for $5 less. So unless you want something that is a Aulani specific branding, probably cheaper at the ABC store.
Here is the beauty of Aulani from out front. This whole area, Capole, is basically like a private community.
Coalina.
No, Coalina is over there. Capole is the region. Look at the Google Maps and tell me I'm wrong.
I'm pretty sure it's Coalina is the name.
You can be pretty sure of that, but that's not what Google Maps says.
I think Coalina is the city here. Capole might be like the county or region or whatever.
Well, Capole, Hawaii is the address of Aulani. That's all I know. This area, whatever the heck it may be called, is a private fenced-in community. So it's very quiet as opposed to like some of the more populated areas in Honolulu. To get here to Aulani, you will find yourself, if you're driving yourself as opposed to being picked up, or if you're being carried, you'll find yourself being carried, over like several big bridges, overpasses that take you off of the main highway and into the area, and you do have to pass through like a drop booth that'll like you have to prove that you're dropping off or say that you're dropping someone off at the resort or picking up or trying to get to the resort for a meal, so on and so forth, before they will let you in. You can't just like roll in, which makes it very private. Now people do live here, as you can see, because this whole area behind us is housing, but it's upscale, it's away from the mass population, it's not quite as densely packed. It's nice. It's been very quiet. Even on like the rainiest of days, we had no trouble getting to sleep here.
No.
Which is a big thing for Katie, because usually we have terrible time getting to sleep. Yeah, we did stay awake for like 48 hours before, which probably helped. All part of our travel vlog, but
it's funny, like we keep going to bed at like 9 p.m. and getting up at 6:30 and still feeling like rested.
Yeah.
So it's good.
So, fam, we've been going for about 1 hour and 15, and I think we have showcased everything that we can showcase without taking you into much worse service areas than you've already been into. The spa is an area we didn't cover, the fitness center and all that. That's all on the ground floor.
I mean, we were going to like, we're not doing a full
tour. Right. We're not doing, this is not a resort tour, but we wanted to give you like a little walkabout and show you what's here, what to see and do, what you can expect. We talked about PhotoPass, we talked about getting here. There's probably a huge mass of information we didn't cover, but that's fine. Yeah. Because some of it you'll have to find out when you get here. I'm glad we caught Moana when we did, because that was a fun.
In fact,
she's one of my.
Another character we really want to meet coming up in just a few minutes.
So I think this is probably as good a time as any to let you all go. But thank you everyone who joined. I hope we did a decent job of showing you what was here. I know for us it's what, 3:30, 3:45, something like that.
Yeah, it's 3:45 right now.
Okay. For you, wherever you are. It might be the middle of the night. I know, Sarah, you had to jump off right at the beginning, so we
We're
really
like
appreciate you jumping on.
East Coasters, 8:45.
Yeah, East Coasters is coming up on 9 o'clock, so thank you all for staying up late and joining us this evening. It's been magical. We still have some time here. This is the first day of like really great weather that we've had since we've been here. So the next couple of days, we got a helicopter tour, we got an ATV tour, and we got tons of resort time. And then we're actually going to be traveling on. Some of you know where if you tuned into the last live stream. If not, I won't bore you with the details. But we have a long vacation here, and there's going to be a lot of vlog content coming from it. In the meantime, we're going to go have some more fun. Thank you all for joining us. Looks like a couple of people stayed on to the end. We really appreciate you. Mitch rolled out a couple minutes ago. Chad and Vanessa, we love you. Thank you for joining.
Thanks for modding too.
Kim, everyone check out Kim's ears
Yes.
on Katie's head
Well,
throughout
these
the
are
vlogs
not-
to come.
These are not Kim's
No,
ears
these are not
today,
Kim's ears,
but
but
Kim's
there are
ears will be featured several times.
there
throughout
will
the
be
stream.
more Kim's ears. Definitely check out her Etsy shop. We'll link it in the description later on down the line. So come back and check the description in like a couple hours. We'll have it linked. We're not smart. So thank you all for joining us. Aloha. Oh, mahalo everyone for joining
Yes,
us.
mahalo.
Mahalo. We will see you next time. I'm Tim.
I'm Katie.
And every day,
is a new adventure.
let's see if I can do this. Goodbye.